Well, hello once again and welcome to Splitters Farm. Today I'm here with Farmer Carly on her magnificent farm, which is just about 3 hours north of Brisbane. We don't gain anything financially for doing this video. We've requested Carly do a video with us because we are gobsmacked with what we've been faced with here at Splitters Farm. It is just the perfect location for any family anywhere. We've travelled from Townsville to come here and we've extended our stay after arriving and seeing what we've seen and what we're going to show you. So welcome and thank you, Carly.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm glad people are finally enjoying it. 3.5 years of hard work and it hasn't stopped, but we're so happy with what we've been able to come up with.
And you have 5 children.
Yeah, between us, we're a bit the Brady Bunch. 5 kids between us, so yeah.
And when you took over the farm, you were heavily pregnant?
Yeah, we bought the farm, story is we owned a house in town and we had a garage sale and someone offered to buy our house at the garage sale and it wasn't for sale. So we kind of sat down and thought, well, maybe this presents an opportunity. We always wanted to buy land and do a sort of a bed and breakfast type thing, and the opportunity presented itself. Just the timing wasn't the best, but hey, I had a baby. I was riding around 9 months pregnant on a quad bike.
My understanding it is that you're quite a rescue farm here as well?
Yeah, so we started taking in rescue animals 2.5 years ago. Once we had all the fences and infrastructure here to accommodate them. I'm a bit of a bleeding heart when it comes to animals in need, but my very first job was picking up eggs at a battery hen farm. So I was exposed, you could say, to animal cruelty from a pretty young age. Not just with chickens, but just feral cats and kittens that used to come in to seek shelter in the sheds. So nothing much has changed. We took these animals in initially because of drought. These days they're coming to us for any number of reasons. It's neglect and abuse, council confiscations.
Yes.
We get animals come because of people experiencing domestic violence and needing to flee the area quickly. So whatever the reasons are, we started doing tours to fund the food and vet bills for the animals.
And that's such a big thing. I know booking a camping site here and then having the opportunity to actually do a guided tour to see the farm in full, but knowing that that money goes straight back to the animals, like I gather the costs of feeding the animals and perhaps vet bills that people would take for granted, you know, when they come here. That's
right. I mean, we every enclosure has a pile of sweet potatoes outside of it every morning. Every animal is fed before the visitors come to feed them. The sweet potatoes are just a bit of a treat, but that's all costs money. It's, you know, upward of $1,000 a week in produce and supplement feed, and then our vet costs on top of that. So it adds up. But if visitors know what we're all about and what we're trying to achieve here, which is animal welfare comes first, then they understand.
Oh, absolutely. And the lifestyle that it's giving the children, talking from our experience as parents here, we can actually enjoy some time alone, time together, and our little girl is off with you guys doing tours or collecting eggs or playing in your 3-tiered tree house.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, she's that excited to wander back every now and again and tell us what she's seeing and come and look at this, mummy, you know. She's having a wonderful, wonderful time. So.
Yeah, and we'll be moving cows this afternoon, so we've got to drench cattle, so we'll get everyone involved in that. We had to relocate pigs this morning.
Yeah. So yeah, the grounds and the animals is just such a loophole for the children. The other thing that I really loved was seeing the coffee cart up the front there.
Everyone loves their caffeine when they're camping.
And all the different flavours, you know, macadamia and Nutella. I noticed one of the staff was ordering a Nutella. Well, that rubbed off on me.
A Nutella
frappe, yeah.
She does a picnic frappe as well, which is, the peanut as well, which is great. There's all sorts of things. We've got a flower crown workshop this afternoon with some local Bundaberg flower farmers that are coming in. So we try and provide a few different things. We do have obviously this amazing creek that you can explore via kayak that we hire out. There's so much to do with the animals, but then there's so much to explore in this region as well on top of what we're able to offer. So yeah, it really is, Bundaberg is the place to be. Yeah.
So even though we've been open here only a very short period of time, a matter of weeks, there's a lot of foresight and a lot of wisdom, I guess, for future plans.
I think when you are staying on the property, you come up with all sorts of brilliant ideas, all that cost time and money, but they go on the to-do list for later. But yeah, we've got a camp kitchen, state-of-the-art camp kitchen being built, which will be done by the end of March. Full pizza oven facility, double barbecues, microwave, just somewhere where campers can actually see. And it's a wet weather option too, for to be able to cook under.
Yeah. So there'll be fridges and things in there like that.
Most definitely. We would love to do wine tasting once a week and a pizza night on Friday nights, perhaps when people are checking in and they've just travelled and I don't really want to cook.
Wine tasting once a week, and then I guess with the local winery.
That's right. Yeah, so we partner with a lot of local producers, but Ohana Winery locally and Cheeky Tiki Cider, they provide us with crushed apples for our pigs, so we have a very close synergy with them.
And that's fantastic, just to once again be supporting each other and the local community.
Definitely.
Speaking with your husband, I guess Farmer Ashley is what we know him as. He was explaining to us his plans for putting in a swimming pool in the future.
Yeah, we'd love to put a swimming pool in. I don't think we want to sort of do a big water park or anything. But definitely there's an opportunity to have a kiosk and bits and pieces and a cafe down the track. We would love to put in a conference and wedding facility.
Fantastic.
So yeah, there's big plans for that as stages 3 and 4. I think we're stages 1 and 2 it was obviously getting the park open, and then 2 being the glamping, and then we will now branch out into those other areas as well.
Yeah, and other little things mentioned was beautiful decks out over the dam here, which you filled with hundreds of fish.
Barramundi, 250 barramundi fingerlings, and 100 silver perch just a week ago. So in about 6 to 12 months' time, we should be doing some barra fishing.
Yes, so when we're back next time, there will be catch and release. And
bring the rods. So we really, from the entrance gate right through to the lights that come through the trees here at night, we really wanted to wow people with the appearance of the farm. In addition to that, the outdoor cinema, which has been a big hit with the kids. We do popcorn and lolly bags and things like that for the kids. We really try and make it special.
For wine tasting for adults, and kids can have the cinema. I'm really keen for that. So you have powered sites and non-powered sites?
Yeah, for the real campers, we also offer self-sufficient areas on the farm where they can set up if they've got generators and things like that. We've got a dump point on the property.
Oh, dump point, that's very good.
Yeah, and look, obviously the powered sites come with power and running water. So yeah, we cater for every type of camper here, which is great.
So the water that is drinkable?
Yes, everything's drinkable. We've spent a fair deal of money on a very sophisticated wastewater treatment system so that we protect our natural wildlife and waterways. So. And
then it's all put back onto the paddock as crystal clear water.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about, we treat the hell out of everyone's,
Number twos,
to the point where it comes out drinkable. Not that anyone would want to drink it. However, we do irrigate with it. So it is, again, it's a recycling process.
Absolutely.
And every shed has solar on it. We're trying to be as self-sufficient as possible. We would love to be the first full off-grid solar run caravan park, and we will get there, I think.
So those companies out there that might want a venue like this out, I know a lot of companies do national get-togethers each year as well. So I can see this as a fantastic venue for that type of thing, whether it be like a Kokoda national meet or wherever it may be.
Yeah.
What a fantastic location, because it's great for adults without children, and it's great for adults with children.
Everyone's been pretty blown away with the facilities and the amenities. I think they're world class. Our council, who signed off on the plumbing, said they're the best amenities they've ever seen.
Well, 5-star amenities. I had to go back.
Yeah.
I went to the toilet and I had to go back and get my camera just to take a photo of the toilet.
Well, that's a compliment. I've definitely decorated everything with how I would decorate my house. What makes me feel comfortable, what makes me feel special, and we're all about.
It's homely, isn't it?
I hope so. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Even though guests are guests, we like to think of them as extended family. They're getting in there, they're getting dirty, they can get in and help out as much as they want with the animals, or
as little as they want. If they want to sit back with the cheese platter and
invite me along.
Absolutely. Nothing is too much bother here at Splitters. I felt the need that we needed to put something out there in depth to show people a lot about Splitters Farm. Well, the week has come to a close, and it's pretty sad to say goodbye to such a beautiful spot like Splitters Farm. So, cheers.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for a great week.